everyone. Hello. Welcome to another Sunday morning live stream. I see everyone here. We got Carlton Atkins, Ernest Muhammad, my comment moderator, Javanis is here, Ernest Muhammad, Clinton Hall, Kim Clay. I love Angie Hunt. So many people are here, and I want to thank you for being here. Now, today we're going to talk about only when you pray or only when you ask correctly. This is a topic that a lot of people they write me about, but in a certain way when it comes down to prayer work and things like that. So today we're going to speak about only when you ask correctly, and I'm going to talk to you about how to pray. And we're going to do this different because we're going to talk about different types of prayer work and how you can use it. Now, this is great for a lot of people because then you can pick out what type of prayer resonates with you. Okay, so this is the topic for today. We're going to have a little bit of fun and talk about prayer work, but we're not going to talk really about how to pray, but we're going to talk about the different types of prayer work that you can use because we are all different. And what resonates with you may not resonate with me. Okay, I'm not the kneeling type of prayer person where you might be. So in this live stream video for Sunday morning, we're going to talk about the different ways of prayer. Now, before we get started, you guys, this is my world of metaphysics. If you are new to this channel, this is a metaphysical law of attraction channel that gives manifesting techniques in all different ways. So right here on this channel, you will find scripting, prayer work, affirmations. We talk about bay leaves, cinnamon. We talk about candles, crystals, everything you can think of when it comes to spirituality is right here. On Sundays, we have our live stream Sundays. So again, you guys, blessings to you all, much love, and we're going to get started. I will ask for you to like, subscribe, tap the bell if you like this video or live stream and you want more. Now, the next thing I would like to say, this is a live stream, so you have to keep your comments based on the topic or the comment moderators will erase your comment, okay? I have my other comment moderator here. Love it. And we're going to get started. Now, the other thing is that you see me mentioning certain names. The names in the green are my channel members. These are people that love my work, love to get together with like-minded people, and they actually became a member to support the channel even more. If you want to become a member, I do have a link in the chat and in the description that you can sign up for membership. Now, for those people that are silver and gold members, they are actually paying for extra videos. So I do have an extra live stream today, right after this one, for those members that are silver and gold. And we're going to go over a couple of things today. It's going to be a nice topic. It's going to be quick, short, but we're going to have fun. We're going to be talking about the best metaphysical books that you guys should know about if you're serious about changing your life. So those are for the silver and gold members. That's right after this video, this live stream. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. I see you, Nora P. Wade. I see you, Philip Tibbs. I see you guys. I see you. Okay. Now, let's move on. Again, don't forget, in the live stream, I do want to mention to you guys on this actual screen, you might see something that says products. YouTube now is allowing certain YouTubers, I guess as a trial, I'm not too sure, to put products in their videos. So for all of you that are out of the country that say, hey, look, Yvette, I can't buy products from you, you can now click on that link and see products that I posted concerning this video right there. It includes accessories that I now have new accessories. And it also includes candles and mostly candles. Now, I do have another link in the description, and that is for Amazon, you guys. That ships all over the world, okay, you guys? In that, you will find all the crystals, candles, sage, everything is listed. Even items in my home that you see in my videos, like that triple moon wall plaque behind me. All of that is there. So I want to explain to you guys what you're looking at when you see the description, because I get so many people saying, Yvette, why can't I buy this stuff? I'm in Africa. I'm in Australia. Well, now you can, but you have to do it through Amazon, okay? Or you can look at the product link in the YouTube, okay? So blessings to you. So now let's start with this and let's get going. Again, I'm not going to hold you guys up for today, but this is important because, again, so many people are praying, begging, yelling, screaming, all this type of stuff. And we've been through this before when it comes down to prayer work. We don't pray this way. Okay. My comment moderator, he's basically Muslim. So basically he does his prayer in the morning on his knees. That's for him and that works for him. For me, I'm a little different. Okay. So I do my prayer work standing up most of the time. So everyone is different. And this is why you need to know what type of prayer work works for you, okay? And we're going to talk about this really quick, and much love to all of you. Delia Jameson, I see you, okay? Kim Clay, I see you also. So now let's get to this. Now, why are we talking about it's so important to pray the correct way? I always mention to you guys that we have vibrations, okay? Here's the vibrational scale, you guys. And in order for you to manifest the certain things you want in your life, you have to be at a better vibrational frequency, okay? So a lot of people pray and they pray like they're begging, screaming, yelling, and they're, whoa, it's me, whoa, it's me. And if you understand that there's universal laws that are in effect, and these laws are basically saying, hey, look, we don't really communicate with, with what you're saying, okay? We communicate with what you feel. And that's why affirmations are so powerful, because you are you impregnate it into your subconscious mind what it is you desire, and you are lifting yourself up and it is going out. But if you say affirmations and you are attaching to it negative feelings, you are not going to manifest whatever it is that you want. So you really want to take pride in what type of prayer work you are engaging in. Okay. So now let's talk quickly about the different types of prayer work. And I'm going to give you 4. And this is based on Catherine Ponder, who is one of my favorite metaphysicians. Okay. Catherine Ponder basically talks about 4 different types of prayer work. The first one that everyone knows is the general prayer, okay? Doesn't matter if we're talking about God, Jesus, Allah, Jehovah. This is called general prayer, where you just sit there or kneel or whatever. Most people kneel, most people sit, whatever you're doing. But you're just speaking to God and you're just talking to God and you're communing with God. So it can be something like, some people say the Lord's Prayer. I say the Lord's Prayer. That's one of my favorites, okay? So some people say the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thou should be done on earth as it is done in heaven, that type of prayer. So some people do this type of prayer. If you do that type of prayer, please put it in the chat. Just give me that thumbs up. Because a lot of people engage in doing prayer work like that. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim or whatever, but certain people have a general ritual that they do when it comes down to prayer work, okay? So a general prayer can be you just speaking to God, speaking to Jesus, speaking to the universe, speaking to Jehovah, Allah. And then there's the type of prayer, general prayer, where you are stating a religious quote, like the Lord's Prayer, like the 23rd Psalm, like the 121 Psalm. These are the 27th Psalm. These are different ways of doing a general prayer. I think I do a little combination of both, you guys, of different types of prayer work. Okay, So now, when we're talking about general prayer, there's a couple of things that can go along with general prayer, you guys. Again, this can be another way of doing this, could be the release and let go. When I talk about release and let go, which is basically in my 369 manifestation book. And I have in here release, I release, I let go, and I trust. This is a form of prayer work, you guys. It's like you're writing out whatever it is that you want, and then you're like, God, I release, I let go, and I trust. That is just 2 seconds, and it is part of prayer work. So all of this is part of general prayer. And I want you guys to understand this. Some people say general prayer, and they're like, oh, that's when you just get down on your knees and you pray. No, general prayer is what I just said it is. On your knees, in a chair, however, but you're communing and you're talking to God. You may be saying some biblical term, whatever it is, that is general prayer. Okay, so now let's get to the next type of prayer that is powerful, and that is denial, you guys. Again, this is a type of prayer that is powerful because it cancels out whatever is going on in your life. Okay, I hope I'm saying this correctly so that you guys understand. A type of prayer called denial is a type of prayer where you are canceling out whatever is going on in your life. I got little notes here. Okay, so it's basically stating this is not my reality. Okay, this is not my reality. This is not me. If it's not conducive to whatever it is that I want in my life, then I don't need it. Okay, so this is the type of prayer where you are canceling out whatever it is that's going on in my life that is not for me. I now rebuke it, and it is now gone. That is the type of denial prayer. A lot of people do denial prayer. You see people walking around saying, not for me, and in the name of Jesus, not for me. Whatever it is, I let that go right now. That is gone. It is not part of my life. That is called denial prayer. Now, you might look at it as, oh my God, Yvette, they're just running off at the mouth. No, they are doing a type of prayer called denial. So now when you hear somebody saying, that is not for me, that is not in my reality, I refuse to accept that, that is not what God had planned for me, I refuse it, it is now gone and it is over. That is a prayer. Okay, if you guys understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up, you guys. Give me that thumbs up. Now, when it comes down to a denial prayer, denial prayers are sometimes, well, I think all the time, should be followed up with a prayer of whatever it is that you desire. Okay, because we're not really focusing on what it is that you don't want. Okay, so when you do a denial prayer, you might say, whatever that doctor told me is not my reality. God said that whatever it is that I desire is already mine. So right now, whatever that doctor is telling me, I let it go. I refuse to accept it. And this is in the name of Jesus, the name of God, the name of Allah, and that is it. Now, what I am saying to the universe is that I declare that I am perfect, whole, and complete. I am perfect, whole, and complete, made in the name of Jesus, made in the image of God. And this is my reality. I am whole. I am complete. And that is what I accept. Do you see how you went from refusing, denial of something that was told to you, something that you expect that was shared with you, and then you followed it up with, this is my reality. Okay? So when you're doing denial prayer should always be followed up with some type of prayer establishing you for whatever it is that you desire. I hope you understand what I am saying. It's basically saying I refuse to accept, but this is my reality. Like when people say, "Oh, Yvette, we're in a financial situation in the world, in a deficit," and I just look and I say, "God, whatever they're saying, that's not my reality. For my reality is such and such and such and such." Okay, so I hope you guys get that. Okay, so when we're talking about denial prayer, you are basically dissolving whatever it is that's happening in your life that you do not want, and you're following it up with something that you do like. So I hope you guys get that. Okay. And basically it's like control alt delete. Okay. Control alt delete on the computer. So you're basically saying erase, dissolve, undo. Okay. So that is that. Okay. So now I do want to touch base with you guys, and I want to say something. Whenever you're doing prayer work, you guys, you really need to control your emotions. Okay. I know sometimes we are in situations where we just are crying, and that's okay, because sometimes we have to let it out, and holding it in, you really need to let certain things out, and that's okay. But once you process it, I need you to again start lifting up your vibration, your emotional vibration, to bring in some of that positive energy, you guys. Okay. So now let's talk about the other type of prayer work that I am mentioning, that Catherine Ponder mentions, and I talk about this all the time, and that is the affirmative prayer. Now, you can even combine some of these prayers. Once you get very good at using it, you can combine some of these things. Okay, like you just did a denial prayer, then you might want to follow it up with an affirmative prayer. Okay, you denying something, and then now you're stating. So now you can just state whatever it is that you want as if you already have it, or you can use affirmative prayer altogether. So now affirmative prayer is something like setting the intent, knowing the intent, then declaring that there is a higher source. Now, this higher source could be your supreme being, could be God, could be the universe, could be whatever it is, Allah, whatever it is you consider your supreme being. And I do want to explain one thing. There is only one God, you guys. There's only one, okay, of many names, but there is only one, and that is the creator, okay? And that is it. So people are like, oh, Yvette, you keep saying these things, Mother Earth and all this other stuff. Listen, there's only one God. I do not discriminate, but I know when you're speaking about Allah and I'm speaking about God, we're all speaking about the same person, the same entity, the same spirit, the same energy, okay? Better yet, energy. Okay. So when we're talking about affirmation, you have the issue what you're talking about, that you want, that you desire in your life. You know that there's a supreme being, okay? And that this supreme being is where everything comes from. This supreme being works through you to bring you whatever it is that you want. Now, the next thing is, once you have the intent, your supreme being, you're now stating that basically you and this supreme being are one. And then you're stating what it is that you want, because now you are equal, or not equal, or part of this supreme being. Okay. So it can go something like, as I sit here today, I know that I am financially free, because I know God is all that there is, and God is all powerful and all knowing and forever present. I know this power source is within me. Because this God is in me, I know that me and this God are one, and that I can do the things that God has allowed me to do, and that is create my life. At this moment, I see my life as financial free. I see myself as being, doing, and having whatever it is that I want, because I am financial free. Because I am financial free, I want to thank God. I want to thank the universe for blessing me, because I am free of all that there is. I see myself traveling. I see myself buying a new car. I see myself paying off my home. I see all these things because I am the creator of my life. God, I want to thank you for being in me, for being through me, for allowing me to create my life. I want to thank you and thank you and thank you. This is affirmative prayer. Affirmative prayer can also be shortened. It could be something like, God, I am financial free, and I thank you. I declare this right now. I am financial free. I am financial free. I declare it. It is now done, and it's over. Okay? So these are types of affirmative prayer, you guys. Okay? Affirmative prayer is almost like you putting a stamp on whatever it is that you're saying. And that is what it is. Now, one thing that I would like for you guys to know, as I'm talking about this, do you see how everything I'm telling you is basically declaring whatever it is you want for your life as if it is already done? You're not saying, oh, it's me, that is coming, it's coming, it's coming. No, we're not saying that. We're saying, this is not my reality. This is my reality. Okay? As I stand here, I know God is in me, through me, and all around me. I know because God said I could create my life. I see myself as being financial free. Okay, you guys? These are all types of prayer work, okay? When you're speaking in a general term, you're speaking, God, thank you for blessing me with everything. God, thank you for blessing me with my new home. Thank you, God, for blessing me. God, I declare that this is already done. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. These are all you're stating. You're not saying, oh, God, I know one day, God, I'm going to have that house and I'm going to have it and it's going to be mine. We don't do that here. Do you guys understand the difference in the type of prayer work? And when you ask correctly, when you state it correctly, you are actually sending that out and you are doing whatever it is you need to do on your end, basically, to manifest whatever it is in your life. Okay? And this is powerful, you guys, because a lot of people don't get this. And I get people writing me 50, 60, 100 times a day. I get people writing me saying, oh, I was praying. Oh, Yvette, I did the bay leaf. And you know what? Oh, my God, I got to pay my rent. I'm sitting there like, okay, you just did a bay leaf. And what is it you just did? You just pushed yourself totally away from whatever it is that you're doing. I want to add something. Whatever it is that I tell you on this channel as a ritual, rituals are tools, everyone. They're tools. They're tools like visualization, like affirmation, like scripting. These are all tools that help to prepare you to manifest whatever it is in your life. When you burn that intent on that bay leaf, you are sending it out. You are saying, God, I'm sending this intent out. But where do the power come from, you guys? The power comes from within, okay? And you have to understand this. The power of your manifestations are within. Some people choose not to do a bay leaf or cinnamon or anything. They choose just to speak it and it is done. Many people do the cinnamon technique because they are expecting the cinnamon technique to work. It works because it's a tool like scripting and affirmations and visualization. You guys have to understand this. The power, the real magic comes from within. Okay, if you guys understand what I'm saying, please give me that thumbs up, you guys. Give me that thumbs up. So now the next thing I want to explain to you guys is the last type of prayer, and that is meditation and silence. Okay, this is powerful. This is more of an advanced type of prayer. Okay, you might have to learn from a mentor or go to a prayer hall or a meditation hall to learn correctly. I took a meditation class for like a couple of weeks, like I think it was 3 months, 4 months, where we just learned techniques of meditation in a meditation hall. It was basically Muslim, I think it was, but they taught meditation. I don't care who's teaching me. We are all here to learn. And if I learn from whoever, but this was like a great place just for meditation. Okay, you guys? So whatever it is, meditation and silence is prayer work, you guys. Okay. And to tell you the truth, it might be the more powerful one of the other ones. Why? Because you forgetting everything comes from within. So what are you doing when you meditate? You're going within. What do you do when you stay in silence? You are communing with your higher self and receiving messages. So another type of prayer work may be someone just sitting down in a room, just being quiet. Hey, what is she doing? Why is she sitting in that room? Why is she not saying anything? Because she is praying. You might not hear her. You might not know what she's doing or he's doing, but this person is sitting in prayer. Now, types of prayer work that you could do while you're meditating, you can actually take a quote of your own, like, be still and know that I am God. You might sit still and say, God, whatever it is that's going on, God, you know that I know all mine, everything that happens to me, everything that I receive comes from you. As I sit here in meditation, I know, God, you are protecting me, you are guiding me, and you are with me at all times. And then you might say, I'm going to sit here. You in your mind have it planned that you might sit there for 15 minutes or 20 minutes and sitting quiet. Okay, so you might sit there with your feet on the floor, palms up, to in the position of receiving, and then you might sit there and use a term, something in your head that you're just saying over and over and over again, like a mantra. Okay, so it could be white light of God, white light of God, white light of God. You're not saying this; you're saying it in your mind because this is a time for peace and quiet. And you want to be calm and peaceful. White light of God, white light of God, white light of love, white light of protection, white light of abundance. Whatever it is that you want, you can use this term. Be still and know that I am God. Be still, be still, be still, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Whatever it is you want. With God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. Like a lot of times when you use a mantra is usually no more than three words or maybe four. Okay, so that would be the white light of God. Okay, white light of God, white light of love. Okay, God's love, God's power, something like that. And you would sit in quiet in a room and just repeat this over and over and over again. And if you don't get a message, don't sit there, oh, Yvette, I did it for 30 minutes and I ain't getting no message. Nobody said anything to me. I ain't hear nothing from God. We don't do that. You get up and you say, thank you, God, and you go about your business, okay? You might get in the car and see a sign saying God loves you. You might then go somewhere and whatever problem that you were having ended up working out very quickly, okay? This is what I am telling you guys, how to do meditation and do it in silence. So it's called a type of prayer work is meditation silence. Some people just stay quiet. They don't use no mantras. They don't say anything. They just sit there. And those are the really, really, really advanced people that do meditation. They just sit and they be quiet because again, they're going within. And when you silence your mind, that's when the messages come. That's when you get guidance. That's when you get healing. All of these things happen when you silence the mind. Now, I will tell you guys this. It's not that easy to do meditation, okay, you guys? It's not that easy to go into silence, okay? After 2 or 3 minutes, you are thinking about what you had for dinner. You are thinking about the childhood bully that bothered you. All types of things might start popping up in your head. And don't ignore those things because sometimes those are the things that need to be released. If you're thinking and all of a sudden you get a flashback of the time when you were young and you didn't have any money, that's something that you need to say, it needs to be released. Okay? You can say, God, I release, I let go, and I send this to the white light of love. Okay? And you let that go. That is something, especially if it shows up while you're meditating and in silence. If something shows up, that's something that is embedded in your subconscious mind that came to surface that you really need to heal. You need to send that situation or whatever happened some white light so that you can move on. And a lot of you, when you do this and you let that go and you say, is this my reality now? You basically are opening yourself up for abundance, you guys. That could be the actual thing that could have been holding you back from moving on in your life. It is just that simple, everyone. I'm telling you right now, if you understand everything I'm saying so far, give me that thumbs up. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, tap the bell. If you like the information you guys are getting here, you're not getting this information on any other channel because I give it to you raw. I give it to you. This is live. Any mistakes, any coughs, everything is right here. Okay? Did I say cough? I'm so crazy. Oh my God. I see you, TC. I see you, Kay Lewis and Kim Clay. I see all of you. Much love. I see you, Britt. Brit Video Creations, I think that is, or is it just Brit now? St. Marquise, I see you. Cicely L, I see you. Chastity, I see you. So many people. Much love to all of you. Okay, so now what is it that I would do when it come down to prayer work? Basically, for me, I would go into a quiet room. I would sit there. Even if I live by myself, I might find an area and I might stick to that area every time I do prayer work. Now, you might do prayer work in another room at one time, but I would have like a designated place for prayer work. See that chair back there? That is my chair when I sit and do meditation, okay? And I need to do it a little more often. Okay, because again, I'm also human and I'm also doing my thing and learning too. So sometimes I choose to sit here, but I need to do it a little more often because again, this is a type of advanced type of prayer work. Okay, so now the next thing is you don't want to be interrupted or anything, you guys. Please don't. Okay, pick a time when everybody went to sleep or when it's quiet and you could just do general prayer work where you're just talking to God. Or you can do denial. God, this is not for me. And I don't want you to focus on the issue at hand. Try to be brief. God, whatever the doctors are saying, this is not my reality. I'm going to release, let go, and let God. At this point, I see myself as being perfect, whole, and complete. I see myself perfect, whole, and complete. I see myself living until I'm 100 years old. At this point, God, I want to thank you for being in me, through me, and all around me. Whatever it is you want to say, I would do it in that room where it's my peace. Now, this is my little peace room. I have my stars, I have my moon, I have my triple God for protection. I also added some more things in here, my moonstone, I have sunstone, I have rainbow moonstone, I have all my crystals. This is my place. I have a plant there to suck up all that negative energy and at the same time give me some good oxygen. So I have all of these things. So this is my place. Okay. So now, once you do these things, I need you to release and let go, you guys. Please, I'm not telling you how important it is for you to release and let go once you do your prayer work. The other thing I need you to do is to take action, you guys. This is an action channel, an action coaching business. We take action, you guys, okay? You really need to understand it. I never, ever, ever, ever tell people to lay there and just do nothing. That's not me, okay? Some people like to do manifestations and they like to say they're going to manifest doing nothing. Say, look, that happens to people now. Don't get me wrong. But I am telling you to take action so God can work through you to get whatever it is that you desire. And that is it. So blessings to you guys all. This was a Sunday live stream, and I'm here every Sunday. I might have a couple of changes to my schedule, but I'm usually here every Sunday. Okay, you guys? And it'll stay like that for a while. Okay, so right now I'm going to get to some of the comments. I do want to mention again, if you haven't done so already, I do have my 2 books here, my journals, if you like scripting. Those again, there's a link in the description if you want to buy a scripting journal. Both of them are 2 separate types of scripting techniques. I want to make sure you guys like, subscribe, tap the bell if you like this live stream. Okay, listen, you guys, you're not walking around passing a plate around. Okay, so the only thing I'm asking for you to do is to like, subscribe, tap the bell, and that would be like you passing a plate because you're supporting me. Okay, and I'm giving you information that could have been in a book. So again, everyone, blessing to you all. If you guys want to know about metaphysics and a lot of things, please go to the Amazon page. Everything is there. Everything that I purchase is there, from crystals to candles. Everything is there, you guys. And you can click on the category where you want to know, and then you can look at those products. Okay. Blessings to you all. Don't forget to visit my website where you can get coaching and coaching and readings. And again, you guys, if you sign up for my newsletter on my website, I send out discounts every single month, everybody, every single month. And if you're a member, silver and gold, you get a extra discount. Okay. So I just want to make sure you guys understand all of this stuff. So happy Sunday. So now let's get to some of the comments. I want to start off with the members first. Carlton Atkins, he said, engineering is an art of making things want to. Okay, I love it. Ernest Muhammad said, family, peace, blessings, and opulent prosperity. I love it. I don't know, Carlton, you and Ernest is running neck and neck. Okay. Quick, General Locks, blessings to you. Also, Starman, blessings to you, my comment moderators. Corvanus Antone, greetings, everyone. Ernest Muhammad, greeting everybody. Clinton Hall is here. Kim Clay saying hello. Ernest is saying hello. Angie Hunt is saying bright rising. We got people from Florida here. We have Ernest Muhammad said bright rising again. We have people saying good morning. We have people saying I need this because I must not be asking correctly. Well, you just learn certain types of prayer work. And listen, find the one that works for you, okay? Because we're all different, and there's no mistakes when you come down to doing techniques the right way. There's no mistakes as long as you are putting it out there and you're not begging and pleading. That's when people start having problems. People are saying hello. Nora P. Wade said good morning. Starman said good morning. People are saying peace and blessings. Philip Tibbs says good morning. Good morning, Philip. People are saying good morning from Massachusetts. Dahlia Jameson, she says, Grand Rising family. Jackie Mumford said, Grand Rising to everyone. Blessings and more blessings to you all. I love it. And you spelt my name right, Jackie. I love it. Somebody wrote here, blessings to you, Miss Yvette. This beautiful morning, good day to you. And thank you for your informal information given in this live. Blessings to you. Okay, somebody wrote beautiful blessings to all. Somebody wrote, I love Catherine Ponder. I re-listen to her periodically. I listen. She's one of my favorite, you guys. Okay, Corvanus is here. Britt is here. Carlton Atkins is here. Our Father implies that we and the Father are one. Absolutely, and I love that. Britt said, I need to hear this. Absolutely. Somebody's giving thumbs up. Good evening from Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, Kenya. Britt said, I struggle with the release and let go part. Listen, if I were to tell you whatever it is you're holding on to is going to dictate your life, what would you do? If I was to tell you everything that's going on in your life, as you hold on to it emotionally, you are attracting more into your life. What would you do? Sometimes you have to say, God, I just let this go. I'm going to give this to you, God, and I'm going to trust. Again, that's why these terms were placed in my 369 manifestation journal. Okay. So Kay Lewis said, I am a 23rd Psalm girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have my Bible right here. And tell you the truth, I think it's on the 23rd Psalm. Anyway, blessings to you all. 23rd Psalm, 27, 121, Lord's Prayer. All of these things are powerful, you guys, okay? Britt said, how do we stop our minds from ruminating at the thing we want after the prayer? Let it go. I can't tell you. It takes practice. Just say, just let it go. That's why the statements come in. I release, I let go, and I trust. God, I release, I let go, and I trust. I step out today and I make moves. I figure out, I do readings. Whatever it is that brings me closer to whatever it is that I need to do, I will do it. Because I know, God, you work through me. And while you're working through me, I am going to prevail myself, make myself available to whatever it is that I need. Okay? So you got to understand that. Taking action could be taking a course, could be reading up on Google or YouTube or finding out more information or going out. And listen, Taking action could be many different ways, okay? But you have to release and let go. Grand Rising, Sharon 65 says Grand Rising from Indy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello. Carlton Atkins said, I now understand the release, embrace the now. Absolutely. Somebody said, thank you so much. Carlton Atkins said, Winkle White Franklin. Good morning, everyone. Oh, no, that's somebody else. That's someone else, somebody's name. I love it. Okay. Somebody wrote, I find it best not to share with anybody what my goals are. Of course. And that's what we speak about every time here. You don't tell people your business, okay? Unless they're a part of it to help you. And that's what we discuss all the time. If you read my books, not only do I speak it, but it's in both books to keep your business to yourself. And I did a video on gabber mouths. Always running their mouths. Have to tell everybody, oh, Yvette, I'm going to manifest $5 million. And they're running around telling everybody. No, we don't do that. Keep your business to yourself. I'm so glad I caught this live. I needed this. Blessings to you. I am limitless, supreme, divine being, and I trust the universe. Blessings to you. Chastity said, I glad I caught this. Hello. Hello. TC says, good morning. I am multimillionaire in this reality. Thank you, universe. And to tell you the truth, I have new accessories, and it is I am the next millionaire. Okay, if you look in the description, if you go to Teespring, the I am the next millionaire t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything is right there. And it has a sacred geometry sign on it to help with your manifestations. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I feel so tuned with my universe. I love it. Marquis says, greeting to you all. Angie Hunt is here. She gets some hearts. I will cancel channel that I have subscribed to that is confusing me and not telling me the full law of attraction. How to, I hope, blessings to you. You don't have to cancel. Everybody has their own way of teaching. So you go right ahead and look and see what resonates with you. It's okay. Good morning. Happy Friday, Sunday, fam. That's Sharon Webb. Hello, Sharon. Carlton said, allegory of Matthew 17:27. The money is your mouth as well as all desires. I love it. Kay Lewis said, not begging, just being thankful and feeling it and loving it. Yes. Chastity said, thank you for the blueprint dropping. I love it. Angie Hunt said, yes. Angela McBroom is here. She says, good morning, everyone. Somebody said, I'm so late, rich, rising family. I hope I didn't miss out. You didn't miss out anything. You're here right now. Somebody wrote, yes, Yvette, I want to stop attracting all negativity onto my life. I pray and every day to God to remove anything that is not his will for me. Absolutely. But remember how you're doing it. Just pay attention to how you're doing it. Greetings, Yvette. You're the best. No, you're the best. Once we establish, Carlton said, once we establish a pattern, a way about us. So blessings to you, Angie Hunt, Cicely L. Okay, everybody's here. TC said, thank you for reminding me of how to manifest in my life. My words are powerful. Absolutely. Somebody, hello, Yvette, everyone from New York. Hello, New York. Hello. Hello, my New York people. Hello. Okay, a lot of thumbs up. Kay Lewis said, I've been using a medication app called Balance. It keeps me accountable. Blessings to you. I guess I don't have what it takes. So, Kim Clay, why would you say that? I guess I want it so bad that I'm seeing everything work out for me. I don't know what to do anymore. Sorry to sound negative. Absolutely. And again, Kim Clay, keep your thoughts positive. We just had a coaching session, Kim Clay. So listen, keep your thoughts positive, okay? And listen, give it to God. If you don't say nothing else, say, God, I give this to you. And remember that. God, I give this to you. This is not my reality. God, I give this to you. I know you work through me, in me, through me, and all around me. So I know this is done. And listen, Kim Clay, everyone here has something that they desire, something that is not going well in their life, including myself. I sit back and I don't say, whoa, it's me. Whoa, it's me. I say, what did I do to attract this? What can I do to erase this or improve this? And that's what I say to myself, okay? Listen, I am not one to lie on this channel and say that things don't go bad in my life. I will tell you that I take accountability for everything that happens. And I then use my manifesting techniques or my spiritualism to correct it. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Kim Clay. Much love. Carlton Atkins said, everything is a game. Establish the pattern. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's what Florence Scovishin said. She said the game of life and how to play it. Okay. Kay Lewis said, I felt the same way, Kim Clay, until I realized that it was my lack of patience. Absolutely. And that's another thing that blocks a lot of people from manifesting. They're not patient. When I manifested my home, I basically was running around saying, I got to get this house, got to get this house. And when I didn't get it, I moved right on to the next house for God to make that fall apart because that house was mine from the beginning. And then I got it. But if I was a little patient, I wouldn't have gone through none of that. I would have already said, nope. They said I don't have it, but I will. And what happened? I did get it after the other one fell through because it wasn't for me. So being patient, you guys, is going to get you there. Okay. If you have not done so, hit the like button and subscribe. I love it. I love it. I love it. Brandwick Crater is here. Yes, sitting in silence is advanced. I'm not there yet. Guided meditations work for me right now. Blessings to you. And I have a couple of guided meditations on my channel. Brandwick Crater, blessings to you. A lot of thumbs up, Grand Marquise, Britt. A lot of people, Jackie Mumford, she said, yes, Yvette, I'm just loving this information. Blessings to you. Yes, I pray just being quiet and talking verbally to him every day. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me keep it going because I'm going to go back to the members. Ernest said, thank you, Divine Intelligence. Carlton, thumbs up. Carlton, thank you for your brilliance. Britt said, do you do one-on-one coaching? Brent, where have you been? It's in the description. I love it, love it, love it. Jackie Mumford said the Bible says that the power is in the tongue. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kim Clay said, thank you. I feel much love to you. I'm coming to New York and may hope we can meet face to face. I'm sorry, but I don't do that right now, but soon will. Kim, it would be a pleasure, but blessings to you. Okay. So now I have a couple of people said, yes, I pray just quiet. Okay. Somebody said peace, love, and happiness to you, Queen. Blessings to you. Just popped up this morning. God is answering a prayer from yesterday. I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Blessings to you. Well, I guess you did because you're writing a comment. I love it. Good morning. I'm new here from Trinidad and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you and welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Blessings to us all. Blessings to you. Good morning. Thank you, Yvette, for your knowledge and your affirmations. Blessings to you. And somebody wrote, when I get depressed, I say I don't want to live anymore. But I'm learning to change that. I keep saying that I don't want to live like this anymore. And what I do to change it. Listen, again, follow the 4 types of prayer work, okay? You're still focusing on whatever it is that you don't want, okay? So I'm asking you to follow the prayer work. This is not my reality. This is not what I want in my life. And at this time, I just delete it, erase it, and it is gone. God, I see myself as having such and such and such and such. And God, I want to thank you, okay? Expecting it to manifest. Absolutely. Good morning, lovely creator. Good morning to you. Love your name. Do you do one-on-one? Oh, we already said that one before. Okay, we are all divine children of God, and we're meant to create. Feel the love and joy. Blessings to you. Okay, write the vision and make it plain. Expect it. Divine, not divining, diving. Okay, laugh out loud. Good morning. I have faith, but it is hard to let go. Blessings to you. Listen, we all are learning. We all are here. Everyone is here to learn something, okay? So I'm going to shut off because I have another live stream with my silver and gold members, and we're going to talk about the best manifesting books there is so that you can get on your journey. Okay, so blessings to you all. Much love and namaste.